Very excited. Dana White in studio. What's up, Dana?
What's up, buddy?
How are you?
I'm great. How you guys doing?
Good.
Just saw you up on the TV.
Mm-hmm.
On the TV.
I saw him on the Twitter eating his Pinkberry with Fruity Pebbles yesterday or the day before.
Yeah, trust me. As soon as I post that picture, they said, Opie and Anthony are going to be busting your balls.
But you said something like, go ahead, I can take it, or something. I don't know. He just loves his Pinkberry no matter where he goes.
I actually, literally, I swear to God, I just set it up I just set up my dinner reservations here in New York tonight.
Yeah.
And we asked the Pinkberry to stay open late for me after dinner. We'll be going there tonight, too.
And they're going to stay open late for you?
Oh, yeah, they stay open for me.
Would they do that for us, Dan? Of course not.
No.
It's amazing how,
That's
like,
real
of all
power.
the influence he has, it's all Dana really wants. I'd like a Pinkberry at 11, please. Of all the things to ask for.
You could use that power for other things, is what Jimmy's saying.
You can help
Dana.
get your friends laid. That'd be nice.
But no, he wants to make sure they have enough Fruity Pebbles for his tasty treat.
What a nice guy thing to want.
amazing.
Doesn't want anything. No booze, no drugs. Pinkberry is phenomenal, though, man. It's a little too much sugar, but to eat it late at night. But it's fucking great.
Sure.
I like a plain Pinkberry with a little granola. That's my thing.
Now,
There we go.
You got a lot going on. Are you promoting the game today?
Yeah.
You are? Okay.
Yep.
So we're setting
the
that
game,
up?
the fight,
Yeah, I know, because you got
the
114.
Ultimate Fighter, the Fan Expo. We got everything going on.
Does it ever get tiring, Dana?
Yeah, it doesn't. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
It really doesn't get tiring. I love it.
When do you get to see your kids?
Roaming the globe.
You know what? I spend every weekend with my kids. I spend every weekend with my kids, and trust me, it doesn't suck to be one of my kids. I can guarantee you that.
How old are your kids? I didn't even know you had kids.
Yeah, my boys are 8 and 9, and I have a daughter who's 4.
Okay. So the boys love private fights and stuff,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
so
they
what's
have a
your
blast.
schedule? You fly out what day and then come home what day? In general.
Well, I fly
You know what I
out. This one's in Vegas this weekend,
Oh, so you're
I'm
home.
home this weekend. But normally I'll fly out on like a Tuesday, and then I'm back home on Sunday. So as long as we're not out of town, and we don't have fights every weekend,
Right.
so I spend every weekend
And
with my
in
kids.
a couple more years, they'll be on the road with you a little bit. When they're not in
Exactly.
school.
Yeah, my older boy's already getting to that point. He's going to be 9 this summer, and he's already
they're
wanting to
about
hang
ready,
out.
right?
Yeah, we all went down to this weekend. We went down. Rob Deirdre had a charity event, and it's all skateboarding and
Right.
Yeah, Pharrell was there from NERD, and
Right.
Travis Barker was playing the drums and
Right
stuff.
on.
So they get to do cool stuff like that.
One last question, and then we'll move on. I'm a new father. When does it become cool? Because right
Dude,
now,
you're right.
Right now, all he's doing is shitting, puking, and
Yeah.
sleeping.
It's all about mom right now.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, it's attached to mom, everything else. Every single day that goes by just gets better and better for you being a dad.
Yeah.
As the kids get older, it's, you'll be hanging out with them, and you'll probably have more kids. So,
Oh, yeah.
you're what do you have, a boy or a girl?
A boy, yeah.
Yeah. So
2 weeks old.
You and your boy are going to be like this. You guys will be hanging out. And
All I get right now is like, I think he might be smiling at me. When does he get to do cool stuff?
it was
with me?
no fun. I wasn't a good, I'll be honest, I wasn't a good dad in the early days. I'm not the walk around carrying them, burping, changing the diaper guy. I'm not that guy.
I learned that the first, I think, 3 to 4 years of their life, they don't remember anything. So I'm gonna hang, and then when they turn 4 is
Exactly.
when I'm gonna turn on the heat.
It doesn't matter if it's a boy or a girl. It's all about mom in the beginning.
Yeah, you're
man.
right. All right, enough kid shit.
Well,
'cause
who do your
it's,
kids like? What fighters do they like? Are they all Brock fans, or do they like?
My boys.
Or do your boys at least?
Yeah, my oldest boy is a huge Forrest Griffin fan. He loves Forrest because they work out down at the same gym together. So when he's working out down there, Forrest is down there too.
You know what? We love Forrest Griffin.
Yeah, he is.
He hasn't
He's-
come back since the Philly show.
Yeah, it's true. And both of my kids love Chuck because, Chuck's really
yeah,
been
he's
a
been
part of
around
my
forever.
family for so long. Yeah.
Well, your kid's 9 and he works out at the same gym as Forrest Griffin? What a pussy I am. I went down into the fucking little treadmill yesterday, and then I treated myself to 3,000 calories.
3,000 because you thought you did something good for
Yeah,
your
I was
body.
like, all right, now I can eat a sub and watch Lost. Fucking watch my tits get salt under them.
Are they training? Is he training at 9?
My boys have been training since they were 3.
Wow. Is Forrest coming back?
Yeah, he actually just had successful shoulder surgery the other day.
Okay.
And he's recovering. He's doing well, though.
He's a great character, man.
He really is. He's such a good guy. He actually
Very intimidating.
Did you guys read his book?
We flipped through it.
I flipped through it.
It was very good.
And I did like it. I just didn't read the whole thing.
Self-deprecating humor. He's funny,
People
man.
love that book. Yeah, he's got
got a
another
sense of
book
humor.
coming out. Yeah, he's got a new book that he just wrote.
Very cool.
He's very honest, and he didn't harp on. He really didn't mind like us kind of poking fun of himself a little bit. He's got a really weird sense of humor. I liked it a lot. It was nothing annoying about it. Like a lot of times, a guy write a book about fighting, and it's like it's all my great victories. This was like, that's what I do.
It's true.
I gotta ask you. I gotta ask you about Tito, just because who's telling the truth there with Jenna?
Listen, this is one of those.
I don't
subjects.
even know
Listen,
what you
know
wanna
I take everything head on, man.
Yeah.
This is one of those subjects.
I'm very confused by the whole thing.
You're just gonna do a little waltz around.
I'm
it.
extremely confused by the whole thing.
Me too. Listen, Tito, I've known Tito for a long time.
Yeah.
Good and bad.
Yeah.
Me and Tito have been through some good and bad times. And, I know Tito's first wife very well. We were all close back in the day. I've never heard of Tito ever putting his hand on.
That's what
on
everyone's
a woman,
saying.
Ever.
Yeah.
And let me tell you what, there's nobody that hates Tito worse than Chuck does. Mm-hmm. And Chuck's like, I don't believe it. Chuck doesn't believe it. You think Chuck would love to be the guy running around going, "Oh, he probably did it." Chuck's like, "I don't believe it."
Yeah, I think if Tito has slugged a woman, that you'd be very, very evident the next day. I think that the woman would be in very bad shape if he, he's a fucking fighter.
Yeah. You shouldn't hit a woman, but if you're gonna, you might as well, go all in because you're fucked anyway, right?
Don't go halfway.
Right? Wow. But think about it. You're not supposed to, but if you commit, you might as well commit.
You're going to jail.
Either way, people are going to hate you for hitting a woman, so you might as well get a good shot in. I don't know.
By the way, well, it's interesting because it raises the question because
is that outrageous? It's not really.
Yes,
if you think about it.
Well, I'm thinking about your out of context quote.
Exactly.
That would absolutely get picked up.
Dana will back me.
Just for everyone else, that was Opie that said that, not Dana.
when you're talking about your kids training. Would you encourage them to go in the ring, that type of side of the business?
I honestly don't encourage them to do anything. I'm making them learn how to fight. You got to learn how to fight. It's just I believe in it. Mm-hmm. They have to do it 3-4 days a week. They have to. There's no, I don't want to. No, I don't want to do this. I don't want them to become fighters or anything like that. Whatever they want to be, they can be, but they have to. Listen, I think back to when I was a kid, we were broke. We had no money. I you know what I did all summer? I sat around the house watching TV all summer, and would hang out with my friends here and there. You have so much time that's wasted when you're a kid and so many things you could be doing. They have the, all this stuff is available to them, so I make them learn how to fight.
But if they go into the sport, you've made it a lot safer, so.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The early days of MMA, I don't know if you want them doing that.
I'd rather... my oldest son right now is a really good quarterback, really good. And he plays flag. He's not old enough to play tackle yet. I don't want him playing football, man. Football is way more dangerous. Yeah. So I have so many buddies who come out of high school football, blown knees. They've had 2 or 3 knee surgeries, shoulders rebuilt, and all that stuff. No way, man. For what? To throw a ball around? And I just
arthritis. Really bad shape.
You think it's more? You think
concussions?
You think football is more dangerous than MMA?
Way more dangerous than fighting. Absolutely.
Fighters, a lot of times you notice, man, like a fight's over. Like in boxing, even you're getting punched for 10 rounds. Fucking UFC, you get punched for like 1 or 2 rounds, and then your arm is ready to be. That's it. You tap and you're done. It's like those guys, I think, have a much longer life.
Here's the thing: if we're in a boxing match, you and I, right? Here's how
you're standing over me in 3 seconds. That's how that ends. Me on the mat with shit down the back of my leg, and you kissing your right fist.
But Jimmy then would treat himself to 3,000 calories for hanging in there as long as he did.
But to win or lose, I either hit you so hard that I knock you unconscious, or I hit you in the head more times than you hit me in the head.
Right.
That's how you win.
Right.
But in mixed martial arts, we can kick, knee punch, end up on the ground. We could end up a whole round on the ground where we don't take the damage.
Yep.
And one of the big misconceptions in this country, because we grew up, in this, in like the John era, you never hit a man when he's down.
Right.
John Wayne would hit a guy and then he'd stand him back up and then hit him again. You know? So people get freaked out by a guy that's able to jump on another guy and hit him when he's down, but you don't get the same force and leverage and the punches on the ground that you do standing up when you put all your body weight into it. And people don't understand that. Boxing is much more dangerous too. Plus in boxing, I can hit you so hard that you're almost unconscious, and then you have to the count of 10 to get back up, and I can almost knock you unconscious again, and then you can get up a third time before the fight is stopped.
And also in UFC, like a lot of times, like if you're getting punched and you grab the other guy, then you just start wrestling. It's like you're allowed to do that in boxing. If you hold, they break you up and they
break
say,
up and start punching each other in the heads again.